Understanding diligent service. In 22:29, please, when I brought something, I'm going to take this very small before we go into the song. When I bring something to you, if that revelation I'm bringing to you, like I'm doing, will not move you forward, I will not try to waste your time with it. It's just like the gain of taking positive decision. It's also like the pain of error. There's always a positive time, you don't forget. Something positive will happen here next week. The Bible says in 22:29 of the book of Proverbs, it said, those who are diligent in service, we have nothing to do with ordinary people. They will stand before kings. They have to be, not that they will serve diligently. Now, there is one thing that is making diligent service, that will make diligent service possible. Number one is, you have to know by vision that this is your service. Your service, your kind of service, your only service. If this is not discovered, it will not be diligent. It will be difficult for you to be diligent on something temporal. Let me say again. I say it will be difficult for you to be diligent on something temporal. Now, in diligence, look at what the Bible says about diligence. It said, the hand of the diligent shall bear rule. There is anywhere there is dominion or honor or praise, it's because the diligent is there. God does not give rule to people who are not diligent. A lot of great doors does not open when you knock once. You have to keep knocking so that the man at the other side can know that you are serious. Sometimes there are two types of people, or three. The first type of people you see are people who through confusion knock at every door. Who through knock, if there are 10 doors, they try to knock at 10 doors. If they knock this one, it didn't open, you say, okay. This one, they didn't open, it's okay. Now, the second group are those who maybe they have option of 3 doors. So they stay longer in the door. They stay longer where? In the door. They stay longer in the door. Now, the best are those who know that if that door, one particular door don't open, they will not go to another place. If a particular door didn't open, they will never look for. If they come here now and they say there are 10 doors, they go to one and stay. From now to 10 years, they are knocking at that door. Because that's the only door they must follow outside. That means if that door didn't open, they won't go outside. They are the best people on earth, and it is them that bear rule. I say it is them. They are the diligent. Now they are diligent because they have discovered that is the door. Now, something that made them to stay with that door is called divinity. It's only God that can be in people to do two things. Number one, to tell them that is the door. And then to tell them that it is not 2 doors. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15:51, we shall not all sleep, but we shall change. So how long can you stay? How long can you stay in your change? How long can you stay to take change? Can you, how long can you stay? How long can you stay? How long can you stay when you know you want change and the change is not coming, but you know you want change? How long can you stay? Or because something that you want has not come up immediately. Something you want hasn't come up immediately. You made quick choice because of fickleness. You produce quick alternative. You produce quick alternative because you cannot stay with yourself and what you're saying is not clear. That is not diligence. It's not royal. It is still part of shame and poverty. Quick alternatives. Church, why are you looking? Huh? Okay, let me ask you a question. Since I became shepherd, you met me. Have I ever confused you? Listen, I've never in my life tried any quick alternative. You see, because quick alternative will not allow you to bear rule. It denies diligence. You can't follow two doors. You're a young girl and God started blessing you with definition. Your life with definitions. God started blessing your life with definitions. And because you are brilliant, suddenly you start having an idea of who you are. And then you start knowing possibly what you want. And then you know you're going to get married. Now, don't you think that thing you're discovering about who you are and what you should live for should reveal a man and then make you to protect yourself in staying with something that you're seeing, not swapping quickly to a cheap alternative because you can't bear rule. Every form of divinity involves patience, and that is why the fickle fails. If you look at me, I will tell you something emphatic. Listen, the ordinary will never be patient. The ordinary will never wait. You see, because their mind is ruled by confusion. That's why they like trying things. Because they're ordinary. Wait. It's not only because they are ordinary that they are trying things. It's not because they are ordinary they are trying things. It is because they are nothing. Also, if you look at Kumui, if you see deeper life, the way it is, you will know it is protected. That it came to limelight through diligence. I say it came to limelight through diligence. A lot of people have said all manner of things about deeper life, but they've not still changed. Deeper life, they don't do drum. They don't do drum now. They don't play guitar. They don't know. And these are instruments of God. They don't dance. Yet, it is the most relevant Pentecostal church in Nigeria. The most relevant. Whether you want to believe it or not, it doesn't matter. There's something that I was telling somebody yesterday. I said, if a man, all the other Pentecostal churches, can you say, Shepherd, God bless you? if Yahweh want to bring you, I feel that somebody here should tell his son or daughter that when they go home now. You might not know it on your own. If God chooses to bring you to a certain place in life, there must be some men, some type of men, or some type of church you must grow from as part of your preparation for future. That means if you don't go through that gate, you won't arrive to where you're going. Deeper Life is that kind of church. That is where they train children. You don't bring a wayward girl from the street to the place of throne. You have to protect her in time, where she will be with herself in growing up. And please listen, it is not, this is what Kumi has that some of us are joking with. Deeper Life is not just a church. Kumi has a life. It is a life that is guiding the church. A life that is gracious. Excuse me, if you are not packaged with that type of packaging, that is why people like us have to go through it. In fact, I have to go through Salvation Army to be shepherd of mankind. Just like Jesus have to go through workshop of a carpenter. It's not an accident. There are processes you go through if you must arrive somewhere. So if you didn't follow it, one of the reasons Deeper Life came to Nigeria is that people like us should grow into it to fulfill our own ministry. Through prosperity of holiness, discipline, that helps a youth to keep himself, to achieve some things, because you have to keep yourself to achieve some things. If you don't keep yourself, God cannot give you certain honor in life. If you don't keep yourself, God cannot give you certain honor on this earth. And a door you should go through to become that thing, that door you need to go through to become that thing, is a door that you need. And if you misses that door, you won't be that thing. So if a man is the keeper of that door, you can't neglect him. If you neglect him, they will truncate your destiny. Oh, somebody didn't hear what I said. Do you know why John the Baptist have to introduce Jesus? It's because that type of rugged ministry should cast shadow for a Messiah. Shadow for a Messiah. Something is called shadow, that somebody is always around you casting shadow, bringing influence. There are some places you cannot go to in life if some people are not around you to bring influence you need to be there. Some people have to be around you because they have ability to help you. The ability is not money. The ability is a life that represents God, that God gave them to plus your own. That's to add to your own. Just like Mordecai have to be a disciplinarian to help Esther become a queen. It's a shadow. Now, in great societies, people that have value to stay enough, something is called, they have value to stay patiently enough to complete their change so that they can win. And the ability to wait, is founded on clear vision. When I say this now, I will not have done it. Don't joke with capacity to stay patiently. You cannot wait if your heart is in so many things. If your life is marauded by alternatives, you You can't wait diligently. Because if you're waiting, you can't wait in so many places. You're not born to wait in so many places. You're born to wait somewhere. And then that somewhere cannot be so many places. So the diligent know where to wait, and then he stay permanently. Like the way I'm talking to you, I don't have two lives. And I will never have. I don't want to have two lives. If Joshua served Moses, and that is how the story of Joshua don't need to go to another person. He need to stay at the door of Moses permanently all the days of his life. He was staying there until Moses died. He didn't jump from Moses to Hezekiah, from there to Caleb. It's not what he did. Because jumping is a sign that your divinity, they're not even divine. The divine will not lack patience. If you are a lady and you have what is called a highly valuable life, and through sensitivity of God, a highly valuable life, you have invested a lot of things on that highly valuable life. Excuse me, when a man that is not worthy of that life approaches you, you will be, in fact, listen, if that man come to you in the first place, then that value you say you have is not with you. I say, if the man look at you and come to you and you're there fighting, excuse me, if that man is not that man and is coming to you to seek for your hand in marriage and you're getting angry late, there is something that man should see in you before that day that will turn him away from you very early. When he remember you, he know that your type is not for him. This guy will know from distance that your being and what makes you who you are is not for someone like him. Don't you know that trembling is unconscious? This guy sees you and he like worships you. He fears because of your command. And excuse me, how does he fear when you are vulnerable? And please listen. You know, we came from this type of background. It doesn't take money to have command. The Bible has done everything to help us to know that even Esther was a slave. Did you hear what I said? So that you will not say that the reason you are misbehaving because you lack money. Stupid. The holding of your human being, that's what is called holding. The what? The holding. That's what is called the divine holding. The divine holding and power of the soul that make you who you are doesn't have anything to do with what you have and what you lack. Okay, if what I'm saying is not clear to me, how can I come as shepherd from the village? How can I come from? Have I not taken to my village? Listen, we are not two on earth that take people to where they came from. How many pastors in Nigeria can take people to their root? Not people, take everybody. You take everybody that is a locust to your village. Every locust. Take strangers. And I've been taking them for over 20 years. To go and hear something I have not told you from my mother's mouth. To go to Afo, Onko, or anywhere, Kulobia, to go and hear about me from those who doesn't like me. Whether you like me or not, you cannot say I didn't do what I do. I say whether you like me or not, what you say about me cannot change my character. It's not possible. Look at the story. Look at the story. The story of the prodigals of two virgins. They were 5. The Bible said 5 knew by inspiration that the coming of this man might delay. So they took extra oil. That's where I'm stopping. It's not Sunday morning. The 5 wise girls took extra oil. That extra oil represents patience. To wait. And then the oil of the other 5 girls finished. The oil of their waiting. They started misbehaving. And but they were virgins. They have other qualities except patience. And when it was time, they said, our oil just finished now. I want you to wait, for this man has finished. I want you to wait has finished. Let's look for alternative. Let them go and buy oil. He's looking for alternative. Now the Bible says when they go to look for alternative, they shut door. When they went out, they ran out of patience. I met girls who were diligent. They said, we're going to marry righteous men. They remove earring. And then after some time, they say, why men are not coming to you because of the way you are coming out. Suddenly you see them try to palm, trying to put on earring. These are things. Now, why they do those things? Because they are senseless. If you're here, you're a girl, look at me. May men not add anything to you. May a man not be the person who's adding anything to you. May you not look for a man to ease burden from you. That's being wayward. Being even in marriage, that's waywardness in marriage. It will fail you. That's my last thing. I said it will fail you if you think that a man will come into your life to improve your life. That is wayward thinking. It might look real in the beginning, but it will fail in the evening. When you entered into the world, into entrance, you entered alone. In the exit, you go out alone. I said, when you came into exit, when you cried, why? Two people were not crying. You were the only person, so you entered. The day you're going to pass through the door of your destiny into eternity, you're going to still walk alone. So whoever that come in between, first crying and going out, should be controlled by you, not by situations. In between coming in here and crying and going out and walking in and coming here, you should be in charge there in this journey. Otherwise, your life will fill with regret. Because whosoever you meet on these two doors must leave you. Entry and exit, whosoever you met there must go out of your life at a particular time. So is it a great teaching? So if you think that at the entrance you come out of this place into this entrance, you start misbehaving because you met somebody, you will regret. Because that person you are trying to meet, some relationship have a very short long span. Some relationship can last only 20 years. Some can last only 5. Some can last only 10. Some can even last hour. You can meet somebody in Keke when you're going down. I say, how are you, young girl? You say, I'm fine. You say, where you come from? You say, church. So what church? You say, Lucas. And 2 of you were talking. And then you got down there. Say, okay, Rabbi. You gave her a hand. You gave him hand view. That contact was just 10 minutes contact. You might not see him again all your life. There are people you meet and then you stay with them for 5 years. There are some 20. No matter the number of years, when you come to that door, even in the deepest love of marriage, you will still go out alone. Do you know? Let me explain something to you in another 1 minute. When you are coming through to the door of exit, your encumbrances, which includes some relationship, will start reducing terribly. The reason that If you have 5 children, 3 girls and 2 boys, as you're moving towards exit, 5 of them will start behaving differently to you. Some will be very, very far away from you. Some could even die. Even a man could die, or a woman could die. And then you're still going. And then out of those 5, it could be your last daughter that is very close. And even no matter how close, she will still leave you alone. The diligence knows it. To be able to stay very long with yourself. To achieve what you are born to achieve. To accomplish what you were born to accomplish. And then to be able to separate people. Those who are going to stay with you long. And those who just have a short time with you. Put your hand together, I'm done it.